Deputies are investigating a double homicide after they say a woman called 911 claiming she shot two people at this motel. We don't know much, but this is a developing situation. I'm going to step out of the frame so you can see what's going on behind me. Right now, we're outside the University Center off South Pleasantburg Drive, where Army National Guard members are giving away free meals, free cases of water, and free bags of ice. But if you don't happen to have a bag at home and your car is going to be sitting outside, trying to get this unstuck, then you can also put a towel. Just lay a towel across your windshield. There have been 0 water rescues today so far. On the other hand, this rain above me is only expected to get worse later on tonight. I started at 2 o'clock, it was snowing. Now, at 11 o'clock, just take a look. It's just all ice. I want to give people a chance to collect any remaining debris and move it to the curb. And all of the collected debris, like this, will eventually be turned into a pile of mulch. That's because multiple condemned buildings sit within walking distance of his restaurant, and the sidewalk in front is crumbling and falling apart. Town of Pacolet has 2 sanitation workers to pick up the trash for the entire community. But with one of those workers now sidelined, the town is asking for someone to step up to take his place. Doing this story today was a very, very humbling experience. There were people here who lost not only power, but also family members, and a veteran I spoke to today tells me he wasn't sure if his own mom in a hospital with dementia would make it through the storm.
Being a veteran myself, you are afraid. It's not your best day. You're in an uncomfortable place, in an uncomfortable bed.
For veterans at Prisma Health Baptist Easley Hospital, when the nurses leave the room, they are preparing to return with a salute.
They give their life for this country every day, and this flag means a lot to us.
In a new tradition that began in February, an American flag is draped over the bed of those who served.
To have it placed over you in your last moments is just a beautiful, beautiful thing.
It all started when a nurse caring for a veteran asked her manager if they could do more than take vitals.
Sometimes we think that the veterans get a lot of recognition, but there's a lot of times, just like in that case, they didn't.
A case where a Vietnam War veteran's wife said she felt his sacrifices didn't receive the recognition they deserved.
It kind of sparked an idea of my head of, I wish we could do something in his final moments for him. And that's kind of where the idea came from of, why don't we present the family and the patient an American flag?
In 3 months, 10 veterans were bestowed Baptist Easley's highest honor, an American flag, including the Vietnam veteran who passed away in March.
She felt that this was the recognition that he finally deserved in his last few moments of life.
A recognition recently retired Air Force Master Sergeant Juanita Brown hopes she'll be able to pass on to others as a registered nurse.
Because it's an honor to take care of people. It's an honor to have people trust you. It is an honor to take care of people in their weakest moments.
30 years ago, the city of Union was put under the national spotlight because of 2 murders committed at this lake. We spoke to Union residents earlier today, and they say even though time has passed and the community has changed, they believe Susan Smith has not.
I don't think she's shown herself to be as remorseful as she should be.
From Susan Smith's own childhood friend to the Union County Sheriff's Office.
Those 2 little boys not having a chance at life, she shouldn't either.
Many in Smith's community tell me the 53-year-old convicted killer deserves to stay behind bars, agreeing with the South Carolina Parole Board's decision on Wednesday.
Right now, I don't see that she has actually shown anything during her time in prison that she's willing to follow the rules. So right now, I don't think that she deserves to be out.
In the small community of just over 7,000 people, Susan Smith's name is synonymous with a tragedy that ended the lives of 2-year-old Michael and 14-month-old Alexander and changed many more. Did you know Susan Smith?
I did.
What was she like?
She was very nice, very friendly, outgoing, always had a smile on her face.
One of Smith's childhood friends told me the Susan Smith that drove her car into John D. Long Lake in 1994 is the same person that she was friends with decades ago.
She was normal as could be. I mean, she was fine. She was normal Susan. I just think something snapped with her that night.
But I knew it was so horrible.
She says even though Smith committed these crimes, it doesn't mean she can't eventually find her way back home to Union, just not anytime soon.
She hasn't exactly been a model prisoner. I don't really see where the remorse is there, although I'm not saying it's not there. As a mom, I can feel that pain as well.
I was just sitting in my apartment with my mom and my cat, and all of a sudden we just heard a gunshot go off and heard a kid screaming, "You shot me!" And they took off up the steps, and I called the cops.
It all happened at the Crown Point Apartments in Spartanburg. Spartanburg police say a 13-year-old boy was shot twice, once in the stomach and once in his left hand.
It's not the first time that we had to deal with gunshots, but this is the first time it had gotten this deep.
Sandy Brown, a 3-year resident, says she's tired of the violence and she believes young people are responsible.
We've been here the longest out of all the tenants in this building right here. This summer been the worst summer for us.
A bunch of kids that hang around here create problems.
Drug deals, gunshots at night, and physical confrontations. Brown and her friend Kathy Knopp say they've seen and heard it all.
For some particular reason, I guess they thought this was the place to be.
Brown says the teenager who was shot was always respectful to her.
When I came up and I'm coming in, you know, here move. There's a couple of them that it seems like they want you to pay a toll to get up in there. But I don't pay no tolls. I take my bag and I'll knock them upside their head.
Both residents say they've called police and building management numerous times, prompting apartment staff to send this community-wide letter to all tenants on Tuesday. Less than 24 hours later, and Brown now sits surrounded by yellow and red police tape. And blood now stains the steps leading up to her own apartment.
I think what can be done has been done. I think today was the icing on that cake.
Now the residents tell us they hope today is a wake-up call that'll end months of frustrations.
It's not a game. People's lives are in danger. And when you're talking about kids, as a parent and as a grandma, oh, no.